Hey friends, happy Sunday here. Recording this around 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Super Bowl Sunday, who do you got on today's game? All right, so I was questioned this the other day. Actually, it's something that I have thought a lot about. And can you be too busy? Is there such thing as having too much to do? And while I was at the ARIA Leadership Conference last week, I had the pleasure of being around some of the top performers, I think both professionally, having some of the best ethics and family lives I could ever be around. I was very inspired. And one thing that I got from it, well, there was a lot, but one specific thing, or particular, if I may, excuse me, that I found to be extremely enlightening was the word being present. And so the word being present, what's that mean, right? So we're sitting there and we're looking out, we're at the jacuzzi and we're looking out over the Palm Springs Valley there, and we're looking, and it's just very surreal. You know, you just had a great day of conferences, 3 or 4 different breakout sessions, all this positive information dropped into you, and you just know you're going to be a better person for it. And then you're sitting there among some of the best people, and I was hanging out with the folks from our chapter here in Fresno and also the chapter in San Francisco. So definitely a shout out to the San Francisco Peninsula chapter. There are some phenomenal people there led by Sunny. And one of the representatives, she mentioned it just sitting there. I go, man, I am so relaxed, content right now. And she said, I am very present. And it just hit me like, wow, like that's crazy. Like I got it. Like I seriously got that. And then it made me think of, am I present in my business? Am I present when I'm with my family? Am I present when I'm with the customer? Am I present when I'm with you, the ones that are listening to this? Do you think I'm present when I'm there with you? And definitely an area where I might get choked up in, because I want my time to be very useful, and I want my time here on earth to be very impactful. And I think that that's going to be done by me focusing on what's in front of me. And I'm going to say, I do believe that I have learned to be present when I am with an organization. If I am on a board and I'm at a board meeting, if I'm reading an email, I will block out to the best of my ability the other activities that I have going on. When I'm with an employee at Farmers, or an employee at Rocket Dog, or a board member, we're in a meeting, if I'm on a phone call, I will try real hard and in most cases be very present. And I think that is why I'm able to be so busy, if I may. And so I don't know if that resonates with you, if that's something that makes you think a little bit more about your schedule and what you're capable of doing. I know that for myself, I've had it's something I do believe is to strive better to be at. And I don't think that I should be somewhat present where my mind's not thinking of anything for a very long period of time. I don't think that would be fair to my other responsibilities. And I think that for you and for me, when you're able to get to your business and handle your business, right? So I own a restaurant, I'm a business partner in that, and I have a farmer's insurance agency with a lot of people that depend on me there, and at both, right? And if I'm on a board or I'm volunteering somewhere, which I have a passion to do that, and that activity, I can't get to the responsibilities that I have. Here's the nugget. If I can't get to the responsibilities that I have, then I am too busy. And I think that even if I wanted to be present in moments where busyness can seem overwhelming, the reality is even if I am trying to be present, I'm not productive and I am doing too much. And that's my barometer of how busy or how involved can I be in the community, how involved can I be in the businesses that I do have the fortune of being a part of. And I think that I'm gonna do this more going forward, where I spend maybe a day a month and I spend maybe a day a week, or I spend maybe a week a year, and I go away and I find my peace. So I'm able to basically kind of erase what's going on and have a restart. And so I do that though in business, where, so here's another little nugget. At the end of the day, I'm done. And sometimes what I'll do is, if I'm really busy and I know that I have things I need to follow up with, is I'll take a picture of somebody's contact and I'll email it to myself with a note of what needs to be done. So if I can't get to it, I have an amazing associate that can. If it's a text message to the team for Rocket Dog, or if it's an email I need to forward to get some support in. But that, again, it goes back to having the right people around you, to trust them. And then I believe for me, that allows me to be present. And when I went home and I shared this with my wife, it was crazy. So I was sitting on the couch and I remember looking over at her and I said, one of the things I learned while I was at this leadership conference, blew my mind, was hanging out with the folks there. And one of them said, I am present. And it initially made me think of Sarah and how she may think I am or I am not present. And ultimately, your significant other, it should be a huge barometer to you on how healthy you are. And she started crying. And everyone that knows my wife knows that's not a common thing to see happen. And so she had said, I know you're not really present with me most of the time. So that really hurt me, and I don't know what I'm going to change in my life. I do believe that I need to be more intentional about leaving my phone down when I'm home, and I know I will do that. And at the same time, I'm going to seek out more employees to be able to do more of the activities that I'm trying to just take on myself, because I love what I do. I have wonderful customers, and I don't want any of them to feel like I have not respected them. So that's my nugget for the day, you guys. And can you be too busy? I believe you that's a judgment call for everybody based on what activities you're not able to do or get done. And it doesn't have to be you. It can be you, directing that to somebody else. As the president of ARIA, I can direct activities to the board members. As on a board, I can ask for a committee, some folks to help me on a committee. So there's always ways to do and to go and to be. There's always ways to do that, and I need to get smarter by the people I have around me to go alongside me and help me. And that will do two things. One is it'll allow me to stay busy, right? And then also allow me to be a mentor if I may, or inspire the question to somebody else. Can somebody else take a part of some of that responsibility away from me? And I think the answer to that question is absolutely. So I can be a little bit more present, and my mind stop working so much when I'm around other folks. But hey guys, happy Sunday, happy Super Bowl Sunday. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I will not be going for the Eagles. Sorry, Eagle lovers. You're on your own today. I hope you guys have a good day, but just not win a Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. I just prefer the Dallas Cowboys to have more Super Bowl rings. Ha ha! You guys have a good one. We'll see ya.